Alright, what's up traders? Welcome back for another market update. We're gonna take a look at the crypto market today and it's just looking extremely good. Let's waste no time and jump right into the charts. Alright, so let's start off by take a look at BTC USDT on Binance here. So you guys know that in my last couple of updates, I've been rather bearish on Bitcoin, but I also said that if we were to see a daily open and close above the daily 21 EMA like we got yesterday, this is a daily open and close above. It's not really a clean one, but it's still a daily open and close above. I do think that we're now in the I went from being bearish when I started seeing the daily above the 21 EMA, confluent with the range EQ. I started leaning more towards the neutral side, and I remember saying that if yesterday's candle were to close above the 21 EMA in a daily, I would start to become, low time frame to medium time for bullish for a move up towards 10k, which is the range high. And that's exactly what we're getting right now. So in my opinion, if you're trading Bitcoin right now, you should most likely be looking at longs. And in the webinar we had in the Bourbons yesterday, we took a look at the Bitcoin here, and I was really watching this bounce right here. So very nice bounce off the range high area, right? So we got a breakout here, came down for a rounded bottom. Basically it's the bounce here on the 4 hour, and getting above this area here means we got a confirmed bounce right here. So the trade would have been, I'm pretty pissed that I didn't miss this one. I just took a step back because I didn't really feel the urge to trade this one right here. But if you look at this, look at this. We had a pretty clear setup right here. So we got the bounce here and the move up here. So we would enter somewhere in that region with a stop below this wick. And I like this. I like this. How's it looking for Bitcoin going forward? Well, we need to take a look at the weekly here. So obviously it's looking quite good, right? So sure, the weekly is going to close in 4 days, and a lot can happen in 4 days. We're not really going to go into detail on what I want to see in terms of a weekly close for Bitcoin, because it's a lot can happen in 4 days. But still, we're getting the first weekly green candle in 4 weeks, right? So this is the fifth weekly candle after a 4-week red trend. And looking at the daily here, I like this. What happened here was we broke range EQ to the downside, came up for a bearish retest, and we hit the support level down here, creating a W pattern, a double bottom formation here. We're breaking out of this formation right now, and we're using the range EQ as a support here. And we're still getting on the local trend right here. We're still getting lower lows and lower highs, so we really need to break above this area to confirm the daily trend to be up on, looking at it from different perspectives. Like this right here is a daily uptrend. This right here is higher highs, we got higher lows. All the way here we got higher lows, right? But this is higher, we got the start of a potential bearish reversal here, and a bearish break in market structure by creating lower highs here. But breaking above this high right here would actually confirm the daily trend to be intact, to be bullishly intact, right? So I do think that in that case we'll see a move up to 10k. And guys, like the next test of 10k will be very telling for Bitcoin. We have been trying to break out of the 10k to 10.5k area for such a long time now that I think next time we test it, very high probability, in my opinion, that we will see it break. But will we come up and test 10.5? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It's I still think we're in for a move down, but I mean, you gotta trade what you're seeing, right? You gotta trade what you're seeing, and right now it's looking quite bullish. It's looking quite bullish, right? So if you're looking for long on Bitcoin, if you're looking for a long up to 10K, let's see if this makes sense, right? And you know what? I kind of think that this actually does make sense, right? And you should kind of understand, like, you probably understand what my reasoning here is, right? Get the breakout, or you know, the fake out, whatever. Get this move right here. What we're looking for is this type of pattern, right? So we're just gonna jump on the trend, right? Get a low, a higher low, a high, a higher high. I mean, the trend on the 4-hour, the local trend is up. This is downtrend. This is a trend reversal, right? The trend is actually up, so I might actually try a trade here on Bitcoin. You know what? I might actually enter this here. Do you like this area? There's different ways you could play this, right? Either wait for this level to actually bounce, either wait for a bounce here, enter here, right? Or you can just enter orders right away, right down in this area. But I think the safer option would be to actually wait for the bounce, right? That's how I'm playing Forex, right? And I'm gonna go through the ideas on Forex too, but in my next legacy market update. But I mean, this is pretty much what I'm looking for. And I mean, if we get stopped out here, well, we're back in range, and I'm looking for lower targets. So this setup kind of makes sense. Check out my Twitter, and if you're in the Burbness, you should probably check out my private channel if I post anything there about this trade. But I will probably update you guys on Twitter too. All right, looking good. That's Bitcoin. Yeah, let's take a look at the BTC dominance. So we got the BTC dominance right here, the Bitcoin dominance chart. Now this is just insane, right? This is just crazy. As you guys can see, I've got a cleaner chart right now. I've removed a lot of levels because I felt like it just gets too crowded. And I mean, we're down at this support area right here, but it's just, I mean, we get a small bounce here now, but what I mean, like, what I'm trying to say here is the BTC dominance is falling, and it's falling quite heavily, and it's a very clear downtrend, right? And we're trading below this low here, so we kind of feels like we're actually creating a lower low right here. So the trend is very much to the downside, which means that all coins are risk on. If Bitcoin can behave for the next couple of days, maybe the week out, if Bitcoin can behave, I would, and what I mean by behave is just, I don't want to see a crazy move like this, or this, or this, or this. If that happens, we will most likely see the BTC dominance go up, right? And that would mean that the altcoin window, the prolonged altcoin window that you're seeing right now, will probably halt, right? I'm not saying it's going to end, I'm saying it's going to halt. It's going to move slower. The profits is gonna slowly disappear. And I get a couple of altcoins here I want to take a look at. So we're going to take a look at BAT BTC. We've entered this one long time ago. We entered on the retest right here. And I filled some more up here because I really love BAT. I love it from a high time frame perspective. I want to see a move up to range EQ for a 60% move. I really like this one. And yeah, I'm in this one. I'm just waiting for it to, you know, move up to the first take profit, reclaim that area. I'm gonna close 25% of the position. 25% of the position will be closed at each TP area. And when the TP1 area gets reclaimed, I will move my stop into profit for a free trade and a free position. And I'm just gonna let it run, right? AMB BTC, this is another one I like. we've been checking this one out for quite some time, and it failed to hold the support area right here, but it kind of looks like it wants to reclaim that area again. And I do like this level right here. This area right here I really do like for a potential entry. Let's see. From that high to this low, just like that, and the entry should be in the middle of this box right there. The stop loss should be below these lows for a 7% loss. Now, where do we have the profit on this one? Well, the first profit taking area could be for a 1 hour trade. You could enter, like, it's probably too low. Probably too low for this chart. That's more like, that's more what I'm doing in Forex, honestly. But you could definitely take 25% off around this level, right? Next area of interest is going to be this level right here. And I want to find 4 take profits there. Third one. And the last one is going to be up here. That's a pretty nice trade idea, in my opinion. It's a good 9-hour trade. Average exit would probably be around this area for a good 5 to 6 hour. I like this one, and considering how, you know, the risk to reward on this one, you could actually have your stop all the way, you know, down here below that these lows. But yeah, like I said, check out my Twitter. I'm probably gonna post a setup on this one on Twitter, and if you're in the bird nest, I will most likely post a setup in the bird nest too. Let's add a moving average to see if you can find any confidence with the moving average to the daily. Well, god damn, it's just beautifully perfect. I love when you find a setup and you add moving averages, and it's just gonna perfectly align with your entry. Check that out. Check that out. That's beautiful. Like it? I like it a lot. Alright, so that's A and B for you guys. Now let's take a look at ALGO. God damn, I love ALGO. ALGO. Algorand. I don't know what it is, but I like it. So, in a very clear uptrend on the 4 hour, right? I want to jump on this trend. I want to jump on the trend so bad that I might actually buy it in market, but I'm not going to do that because I'm a disciplined trader, right? I don't buy market unless it's like, unless, you know, I don't know. So, I don't have a setup for this one. I gotta let price develop, but definitely if we get a 4 hour open and close above 2,625, very much interested in jumping on the possible rounded retest, stop, low, that area. And it's got a lot of upside on this one. A lot of potential upside on this one. I would look for, like, last take profit would be up here. So we're talking about a you know, 2x. We're looking at a potential 2x here. Really like this one. So we're gonna keep our eyes on this one. I will update you guys on this one. WTC, I've entered this one. Posted this as a setup in the bird nest. So if you're in the bird nest, check out the details on the setup for this one. Basically, pretty simple. We got the breakout of this high time frame resistance. I want to long the first retest of the 200 simple on a daily. Buys inside this red box resistance. It should be green now. Let's make it green. Right, there's the green box. And yeah, just take profits on the way up. 25% on each for a nice 140% move. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. I have no idea. But looking good. Obviously, like, if we hit the TP1 and then we'll see a continuation of the trend to the upside, I will move my my stop loss into profit for a free trade. That's how you protect your capital, right? Stellar BTC. I mean, this one is moving very nicely, right? But I'm gonna have to wait, especially now with you know, the Bitcoin is moving quite nicely, right? So and we're seeing the BTC dominance kind of getting a little pump here. That's, I mean, it's getting reacted. Very nice. God damn, good. But I mean, it's we're gonna wait for, well, like this, like this, like this. But I mean, this one is this. It's just too powerful. Too powerful. Too strong. I'm not gonna buy a pump that's. I'm not gonna buy something that's been pumping like this, especially not at resistance. So we're gonna wait for this one. BRD BTC. I love this one. I really love this one. But the same here. We're getting reacted of this resistance right here, so I'm just gonna let this one develop. I gotta wait for price to actually close above this red box resistance, and I might buy when that happens. Atom BTC. I'm in this one, and yeah, just holding this one. I think we're going to see a bounce down in this area for a continuation to the upside, especially if the BTC dominance continues to fall. So Atom BTC, it's something I'm watching, and we're pretty close to the entry target, so I'm pretty sure you could find a decent entry around the current price. Now what you gotta watch is a possible retest all the way down to the W pattern neckline resistance area, this area right here. Definitely check that out. If you get a retrace, if you don't want to enter up here, you can definitely enter down here where I have my stop loss. So my sell will be your buy, right? But if you get stopped out on this one, I'll definitely look for a reclaim off the neckline. ICX BTC. Now this is interesting. This is interesting, right? This is I might actually enter this one, right? Let's see if we have any confidence with the moving averages right here. Nothing here. The 21 EM and a weekly. Well. It's looking good, right? I mean, on the daily here, we're breaking above this area right here. On the 4 hour, it's looking quite good. We're getting a move down into this SR level right here. So I'm liking this. There's a possible trade here, and let's just, for the sake of it, well, we're gonna enter market, right? So let's just enter market for the sake of this setup. And I want to see a move up to this resistance, right? And where is that resistance on the daily chart? That's up here. And to the left, I get it right here. And that kind of makes sense, right? It kind of makes sense. Let's lower it a little bit, because I think it's just too damn high. That's better. So this makes sense. I like this one. I like this as a setup. Kind of do. So I might actually post a setup on this one. I like this one. I like the fact that it's, it's bouncing up to 21 EM in a 4 hour here and kind of holding it nicely. So that's ICX BTC. I like that one. So let's try to wrap this up. We're already been doing 18 minutes. Let's try to wrap this up. STRAT BTC. It's pumping. Pumping. And yeah, looking good. Started moving this morning, and right, so where do we enter this one? Because I think we maybe should enter this. Like it. Where do we enter this one? Well, we're gonna enter at the last high pre-breakout. This is the last immediate high right here, like that area. And the next area of interest is probably this area, which makes this a potential entry zone. Where's the stop loss going to be? Now this is on the daily. We're gonna move to the 4 hour to find our stop loss location. In a very nice 4 hour uptrend, I would like to have my stop below these lows right here. That's gonna be the stop loss level. Let's say we enter here. Daily. I mean, the breakout targets for this one could potentially be pretty massive. I mean, we're looking for a potential move all the way up here, and that's almost a 2 weeks, right? So, and obviously we have this level above here. So I love this one. I really do like this one. The problem here though is the quite tight stop loss. Looking on the daily, you want to have it all the way down here, right? But let's say 20%. 20% loss on position, so it's not really like in that area. I do like this. Based on the 4 hour, I think that's a valid stop loss level. You know, if this uptrend continues. So like that, that's STRAT and Ethereum BTC. Last but not least, I like Ethereum BTC. Now this is also, we're breaking out of this range. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I've been waiting for Ethereum BTC to break out of this range, and we also have the highs here that we have been watching, right? Let's see. Right, and we're you know, you can just see how nicely it bounced off that. So I would like to maybe even enter at market or enter around this area. You could have your stop loss right here, right? Or maybe, you know, that's going to be your entry. See, send this to the right, see if we find anything here. That's going to be the entry area. That's going to be the stop loss area right there. And take profit area on this one. Where do we want to have our profit take? Well, first one I want to have here. Second one I'm gonna have here. Third one, where are we gonna place the third one? We're probably going to have to place it like that level. And the fourth one, in case this runs, that's a good level, like that. That low. Like it. Yeah, that's a good possible nice little, let's see how, yeah, I mean 14R, that's not bad. And but we're taking 25% on each, so that's going to bring our average entry around this area for a 6-hour trade. Still very nice, still very nice. All right, guys, so thanks for watching this one. To sum it up, Bitcoin is looking bullish, but higher time frames, it's still bearish. I mean, the weekly trend is still down. We get a breakout and reclaim 10.5k to actually confirm a bullish breakout. But the altcoin market is looking absolutely fantastic. You should be buying alt. You should be buying alt. Check for altcoin setups. Check the ones that I've showed you here and enter the ones you think make sense. But be careful, because I am anticipating a move up into BTC dominance, but just slightly, just a slight move up. So be careful, manage your positions, know your risk, and yeah, be safe, guys. Take care and see you next time.